So did y'all see this woman in Houston? She's 40 years old. I'm not gonna call her name, but anybody who wants to know about her can look her up. So this woman, 40 years old, she married herself in a ceremony earlier this month. And she had 10 bridesmaids, she had 3 different ministers, and she basically just wanted to say that she loved herself, and so she figured, why not marry myself? And I was like, okay, what's wrong with it? I don't understand what's the problem. But our readers, we put it up, our readers were like, oh, she desperate, she thirsty. People were so concerned about the wedding instead of the marriage. And I'm like, she's a waste of money. I'm just like, stop counting this woman's checks and let her do what makes her happy.
Yeah.
But I know some people don't feel the same way about that, so.
When you said it, you knew it was crazy. When you said it, you was like, this woman who married herself.
No, I'm laughing because we had a conversation about this prior, and I know how y'all feel about that.
You're laughing because you know she's crazy.
She's not crazy.
What's crazy about it?
What's crazy?
A wedding, this is not what a wedding is for. A
Who
wedding
says
is
so?
2 people uniting in a ceremony.
I think it's a commitment. I look at marriage as a commitment to love yourself. She's like, I love me. I'm the only one loving me. I'm going to love me more. And I'm going to do this.
You should be committed to loving yourself regardless. And that goes for people that are single, for people that are married. The fact that you have this ceremony, I think it like reveals some details behind her sordid past or her lack of self-esteem that she finds it's necessary to drop all this money to marry yourself.
But that's the point, though. If she's gone through something where she went through a period where she didn't love herself, and she's finally at that stage, what's wrong with?
Get you a diary, get you a blog.
No, that's not the same.
No.
Get you some tweets, tweet it out.
Because then why do we
Instagram
celebrate
about.
other people's unions then? Write a diary with your husband.
Union. You don't union one person.
Exactly.
A union is 2
But
people.
then that says for single people after like your 18th birthday, you don't get to celebrate nothing again. Like people don't come out and do stuff for single people.
I think yes they do, and I think it really depends on your family.
What
like
you
for
see,
I haven't been through. Who knows what this woman has been through? But I know like if we have a celebration in our family, you give the person a check, you buy them a gift or something. So people are celebrating you, and I personally feel like. When I read this story, I just felt like it shows again that Black women again are just feeling like, oh, I'm 40 or I'm this age and the end is over. That's it. Time is up. Lock it down. Let me be with myself because I'm me, myself, and my degrees. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's tired. Like,
but the other thing, I mean, she is 40, which is older to be, but the other thing, people are like, after a certain age, you shouldn't even have a big wedding and like all that stuff that people say about that.
Then you shouldn't listen to them.
I mean, but then she shouldn't listen to y'all telling her she can't have a marriage to it.
We can do whatever we want.
And that's why she had it.
No, we cannot do whatever we want or else it would be chaos. See, that is the problem. That's why this is happening. We can do whatever we want. That's the problem right there.
She's not hurting anybody. She's not hurting herself or anything else.
But okay, like on R&B Divas a few seasons ago, they did have a ceremony where they did have vows to themselves.
Yes.
Some of them were white dress, and it was beautiful because
and they all had
were
crazy eyes. Go on though.
It was beautiful, but at the same time, like, I'm sorry if one of my friends was like, hey, Lauren, I'm going to marry myself, like, in the next 6 months. I am not going to be a bridesmaid. I'm not paying for that. No.
So it's about the money.
Yes.
See, that's
I told you she just wanted gifts. She just wanted gifts. She just wanted gifts. That's what I said.
We don't know that she got gifts.
I could be there to support, but I'm not going to be a bridesmaid.
She no gifts. Yeah. She's probably registered somewhere.
You're not going to support.
I don't know about that.
That's why she ain't gonna marry herself.
Put it this way: are you celebrating being single, or you're celebrating the fact that you're lonely?
You're celebrating the fact that you love yourself.
Are you? Because then you wouldn't need.
It's like I'm lonely, but this is what it is. So I'm gonna have to make these next 40 years pop off on my own.
But then what happens if she meets somebody on the way home from the wedding and they get married a year later?
Plenty of people have more than one wedding.
Then she put that in the universe.
Is she gonna divorce herself? Is she gonna have any permission? Is she gonna have to divorce herself before she get married to somebody else?
No.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong being single at 40, but I'm saying why is it the end? Like why aren't you?
But how do we know? But just because she married herself doesn't mean it's the end.
Come on,
I
not put effort into finding a man.
She might be.
Marrying yourself, ain't no man in their right mind
Stop it.
gonna want to marry her after they see this, after they do the
That's
Googles.
not true.
After they
No.
That's not true.
Well, man,
All right.
Like she loves herself.
Okay.
And that's a good woman.
Really? You think so, huh? All right.
think so?
All right.
That's what I don't get. get like, because people are always like, you need to love yourself before you even find a relationship, you need to love yourself.
Right, that's
So
true.
what's the difference to her? But it's like you can only love yourself to a certain extent. Because if you
Right.
do too much, then you look
true.
crazy.
That is true because
But it's not true. You can love yourself as much as you feel is necessary for yourself.
There's an extent of ego and over loving yourself.
But
You can't over
But why
Yes,
do you
you
only
can, but why does
celebrate
not-
love
why
if it's for somebody else?
This
Right.
is over loving yourself.
That's the
This is
truth.
vain.
You can't ever.
Vain.
That's the truth. That's why people
Yeah.
get so upset about Valentine's Day because it's like, oh, I don't have anybody, so I can't love anybody.
Right.
And not even like on a judgmental aspect, but I just feel like,
It's too
but just
late.
like,
No judgment.
but it's
Crazy
just
mad,
no
but I'm
judgment.
judgment.
But it's just like you could have gone to church. There were just so many different
She don't go to
avenues.
church every week. and
She
got
does go to
ministers
church.
there. All these others suggest go travel.
Is she
blah,
listening?
blah.
Is she listening to what
But
they're
see,
saying?
they got
They gotta
no.
have a wedding?
See now the
Church, they gonna bring
preachers,
you
they're
that
suspect because you also getting paid for this too.
That too.
Don't
So
do
it's
that.
like,
Well, God bless her. I hope she feels
Yes.
united in one.